Good morning, everybody. What's up? We are live Monday morning, 5:30 a.m., give or take. I missed yesterday, so I wanted to make it up with a little double stream. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play some Madden 20 first. After that, we're gonna play Detroit Become Human. So anyone here to join? We're doing Face of the Franchise. You know me. I don't talk much. We ready?
I'm hoping that you understand.
Alright, so if anyone missed it, we are 7-0. We're in week 8, or 6-0. 6-0? 6-0 in week 8. We've been off to a good start. I've been doing, let me just make sure on something. Nope, that's fine. I just want to make sure because gameplay sliders. Okay, so I've been messing with the sliders, getting ready for my franchise mode, which I'm gonna do after this. Odds and here's something you might not have known about me. I love hitting quarterbacks. You get 3, 4, 5 solid hits and QBs start to give up. Look forward to our game. I'm not, but we'll praise them. Fun matchup. We just gotta win. Win, baby, win. Alright, let's do our training. But yes, I've been doing some slider testing off stream to get ready for the franchise. Still haven't decided who I'm going to be yet, but I'm looking forward to playing some franchise. Basically, I'm going to do it after this season. So I'm going to get through the season and get through the playoffs, obviously, if we get to them. You know, probably get through the off season, get to season 2, and just to see if anything happens.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today.
And then we'll go from there.
You ready to work?
That's basically the game plan.
All right, then let's see it. Let's get out there and do it.
Hoping you guys are liking the new setup. You'll still see me sit there and straight up. But for now,
Ready, go.
But we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to some upgrades here and there. Hopefully next weekend or this coming weekend. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. I did. It's been had a good weekend. Saturday night had some friends over, which was fun.
Set, ready. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Set, go.
And we're just doing some fun game here. So yeah, I'm doing some slider testing, so I feel like I'm gonna be even better.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. Ready, ready.
Oh, I was supposed to get a first down. See, I didn't even notice that. Oh well.
Ready, ready. 50, plant. Ready, ready.
Oh well. We got silver.
Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited. We're only scratching the surface of our potential.
So yeah, it's fun.
This
I've
team
been having fun.
has so much talent.
I was doing some slider testing the other day.
And we're gonna get to that.
I want to try to get it kind of realistic because I like to take teams that aren't good and try to make them good down the line. You know, so I'm not trying to be too good right away. So I'm trying to make sure that happens. And, you know, I'm not trying to take a team that's really good right away. So let's get our scrambling up. Oh, we got a ability slot. Nice. That's actually really nice. Alright, cool. So we got, let's see, passers with the ability to have perfect average on all throws while running outside the pocket. See, I don't use pump fake, so we'll go with that one. Okay. What was my, because I changed it, right, to bazooka? I'm going to change that back, I think. I'm actually going to pick that because with the pass rush, I might need it. All right, here we go. We're 6-0. Let's try to first game back in face of the franchise. Let's not screw it up, right? All right. So we're on our way. We might break both rookie records. Touchdowns, I think it's 27, and we have 12. Pass yards, we have a little over 2,000, and the yardage was, I think, 4,300 something. So we're getting there. I mean, we're only technically 6 games in, so we got a shot here.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Houston Texans.
So we're undefeated. We've been playing really good. So let's hope we can keep it going, right? Alright. So again, anyone that doesn't know me, I kind of just pick from the plays they give me. I don't really go searching for my own plays most of the time.
Watson on first down. And that's complete to Luke Wilson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from. The 22.
It's going to be a little bit different because the last game I played on Buffalo, I was playing the Dolphins and my slider touching thing. And Josh Allen's accuracy is so bad.
It hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
It takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
On 2nd and 10, Watson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Looked like man coverage, able to read it there on the outside for the completion. That'll be something to track as the game goes along here.
It certainly will, and there's so many different ways that they will try to figure out whether they're in man or zone. Sometimes you'll run a guy in motion to see if someone runs with him. Other times you'll empty out the backfield, spread it out, and see if everyone comes out and matches up. In any event, anytime you see man coverage, you tell your guys you've got to win those matchups, because if you do, you'll get the football and probably for a nice game.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket.
Yeah, at this point it's will we lose, because I've been playing really well. The difficulty's not that hard.
Going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Throwing on first down, but this
so
one winds
at this point it's going to be, are we going to lose?
The positioning here is key. As a defensive
I mean, I guess it depends how our defense plays too.
Make a play on the football, but in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
If I can keep a hold of this football, if I don't turn the ball over, it's going to be hard
for us to lose. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
And I don't know about you, partner, but if anybody ranks me in the top 10 in anything, I'm really happy.
And Trevor will go down back at the 12. The sack there by J.J. Watt. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
As I got hit.
Hunter Renfrow, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
We do it again, boys. And we missed the extra point. And then they score and make it. Great.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Get in there, let's get in there now. Set, go.
On first down, Watson. He's going to air one out. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai.
I was just talking about turning the ball over. At least we didn't give it up.
A reminder later tonight, Sunday Night Football will see a game in the NFL 100 Series, a rematch of the very first AFL-NFL Championship game, later, of course, known as Super Bowl I. It pits the Packers against the Chiefs from Arrowhead, and that should be a fun one. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
So if anyone hasn't been along for the journey,
one of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels
went to Miami,
where they can
I picked
hit you with it.
improviser,
Sometimes
won the national championship. I got picked in the first round.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Have yet to lose.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first
I wanted to give it to him.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have, as they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Watson, catch made, right side by Wilson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Him and AB.
Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me,
no, you're supposed to stop and turn around for it, buddy.
I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good.
Hopefully. All right, well, he did get it this time. All right, our own 7 here.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot.
Shit.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. How about that for a little?
Not good. Not good. That was a stupid read by me.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
To throw is Watson. It's caught on the right side. Williams. That one good for 26 and a first down.
There we go. Got that one.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On first down, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They were trying to go to Brown once again.
Right?
And it's 2nd down.
It's never bad.
The fact that he may retire if he doesn't get to wear his home helmet, that's crazy.
Here hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From their own 40 to the other 40, the gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Here's Watson. This is caught. It's Ryan Grant. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
This was my play in NCAA, man. I'd always hit the tight end or I'd get the
I know many
screen.
people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Back to throw, Watson.
Got it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Luke Wilson as the first.
Okay, Frank.
We got the ball. I thought, okay.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And an alley to run.
Let's go.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Being a little dummy.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
There you go. There you go. Oh.
And he'll be corralled out.
They make some
across
weird
midfield
cuts
down to
like
the
when they're
45.
running. I don't get why.
12 yards there and a first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Back to the ground. This time it's Martin. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the 39, Watson. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
And he locates Luke
Wilson.
Nice. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Whitney merciless in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Escaping the pressure right. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
I haven't really been able to get the ball to AB today.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Oh, shit.
And it's incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know,
and he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth.
Sorry, Tom. Well, they got a touchdown only down by 2 now.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Now the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coach
Come on, I threw that away.
Big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Let's go.
Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off. He gets his first catch there, but all in all, when you're talking about the number one receiver in the NFL coming into this game, and we're just talking about the first catch there, I think they're doing a nice job of bottling him up.
Hey, he hasn't been open too much today, but...
Here's Watson, throwing on first down, flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Looking for the end zone. Not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Here's Watson throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, was the target, and that'll bring up second down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
All right, let's see what we got here. What time is it?
Line of scrimmage again, the 25, 2nd and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here. Flush to his right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Watson. He gets it to Brown. Complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Now it's Watson. This will be caught at about the
Wilson Jr.
The Texans get a signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
You're killing it.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Watson now to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Watson sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
I got the field goal, and we won the game. All right, let's try to get some more yards.
And now Oakland.
Anyone that's just joining me, I'm playing Face of the Franchise.
The defense out of timeouts, powerless
we're in
to
week
stop
8.
the clock. This should just be
we're
a couple
6-0
of kneel
right
downs.
now.
Watson
and I had him.
With a flag down, he goes down.
Almost.
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
I'll tell you, these like
so they will
star
take the
rushers
sack
and stuff
instead of the penalty.
It's just not fair how good they are.
But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. Now it's Watson. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he certainly looked the part.
I have to ask you a question. Are you thinking similar to what I'm thinking? That these rookie quarterbacks, they come in more prepared than ever before?
Year after year, they just seem more comfortable from day one.
I think you start really young now. These quarterback coaches, they play against a better competition. They go to camps across the country. Then they play big-time games in college. So when they get to the NFL, it's not quite the same, how would you say it, pressure that they felt in years past. And these kids...
So there we go. We got another one. Another one again. This one against Houston. That one was... We've been in a lot of close games lately. We're just finding ways to win. At the end of the day, we won the game, so he can have all the sacks he wants. So we got Detroit at home next week in week 9. Hoping to get towards the end of the season. That way next Sunday when I play this again, we can finish the regular season, possibly get into the playoffs. Thinking probably 2-3 more streams of Face of the Franchise. And then we'll start our franchise kind of close to the regular season of the NFL, so that'll be cool. Still no idea who I'm going to be, so if you have any suggestions, let me know.
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make...
Come on, set.
Gain a first down against cover 4 defense, okay? So we have to get first down. That doesn't help when I get sacked again.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Ready.
There we go.
Here we go. Set. 10 Tucson. Ready.
Why does he keep going across the...
Ready.
I wonder what play this is, because I like this play. Oh god, hit as I threw it too.
Ready. 30 base, let's go. Hut, go.
There we go.
Hey, you know what, man?
Nice.
That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary?
Another
It gets
silver.
me even more excited.
Alright, there we go, we got Detroit. See, I'm thinking if I can get to like week maybe 13, 14, maybe 13 or 12 or something like that, maybe 12, and then finish the regular season next stream. And then that'll be next week, and then in 2 weeks we do the playoffs / the off season, and then we're done. And then we can set up in 3 weeks our franchise. That'll be the plan. Because as I said, I'm going to go through 1 season of this. Because there was cutscenes before you got to the NFL, but there hasn't been cutscenes since.
Everybody, it's the
So it's kind of just like, who cares? So, we're at home. We're undefeated. Oh, what is this? Oh, Ty came in with rushing touchdown record. So if I get 1 more rushing touchdown, I tie his record. Nice, okay. That I did not know, so that's kind of cool.
Watson on first down.
Oh, the throw on the run.
The pass complete to Ryan Graham.
Let's go.
A big play that time for the Raiders. 42 yards.
Like it.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays,
That's how you start a first.
That's what we
That's how you start a game.
How about that?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
That's not how you start a game.
He's taken down. Damon Harrison in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about
Jesus, you guys got to get over, man. You're killing me.
Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down.
Took the field goal. Alright, we're at the 1 yard line, so we got to just run the ball here a little bit.
And now here come the Raiders. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards...
Wow. So they got to feel like, all right.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo.
You gotta catch.
Usually moving it to more
you gotta catch that, buddy.
Offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here...
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Devon Kennard came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game.
Come on,
I know he's not going to go
way.
for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do.
All right, we got to get something going here. We have not been playing well in this first quarter.
We remind you that coming up later tonight, we've got a good AFC battle in Baltimore. The Super Bowl champs, New England, in town to take on the Ravens. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, the Cowboys and the Giants from MetLife Stadium to wrap up this first weekend in November. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So that's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases.
Oh, come on. I threw that.
Here, and down he goes.
Kidding me, man.
Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
What is up with all these sacks I'm getting today?
Charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. After the sack on first down, Watson, it's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more.
Let's go.
Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
There it is. Tied his rookie record.
And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
How many celebrations my guy doing?
He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
On first down, Watson trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete.
That's not what I told him to
Show
try.
off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group.
Oh,
and he
fuck
fires
me.
one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
You gotta feel one.
Set, ready. 60, orange. What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
The final shot before the break. Watson keeps himself upright. Now he's going to send this one deep right side.
He drops it anyway. All that, my guy, the guy drops it.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So a very tight first half. There you have it.
We're still winning, but not by much.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Let's go now. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. 4 down. Ready, go.
Watson now on first and 10, and it's incomplete.
What the hell is that?
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
To throw once more on second and 10. Watson, catch made right side by Wilson. 16 yards of first down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it...
And he fumbled it.
Are you
It's
kidding
on the
me?
ground. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Oh, boy. Thank God.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now Watson. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, man.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Accept that.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
To throw is Watson.
There we go. Keep him in.
Got him in on the right sideline. It's Grant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing again on second down. Watson, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Watson looks to throw again, escaping the pressure right. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders.
Nice. So we're looking good. So we're 7-0 this year, and we're on our way to 8-0.
On first down, it's Watson. He's going deep
Good,
for
AB.
Brown. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and now it's second down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the left.
Now look
Are
at
you
this.
going to try for
Get
it?
the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Oh, you're killing me,
Picked
dude.
off by Justin Coleman. And the return here will go to the...
Wow, he scored. All right, we gotta go
Now
win
the
this game
Oakland
now.
offense heading back onto the field to take over. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A shotgun snap for Watson. Man open left side is Brown. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Trying to throw a little bit too many interceptions.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Not only they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Too easy.
There's a man they call AB. Always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
He had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before.
2-minute warning, but
getting down to the good stuff.
17.
All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go play action here on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Nice.
They've got another first down.
Having to win this football game and stay
clicking
undefeated.
on all cylinders right now. So 5
really
plays
want me
on
to
this
run this
drive,
football,
Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football.
This is facing
if you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
To the 5.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Play action
10
here.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
With that play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Maybe Richard.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's
Get him.
And he's in. Touchdown.
Keeping it alive.
Ryan Grant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken.
Wow, they scored to go to over. Or they scored. How much timeouts we got? We got 3 timeouts. Got to try to get in field goal range. Can we do it? If not, we're going to overtime.
Now a first down throw. Watson. That's Grant.
16 seconds.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's Watson.
Keep it in. Let's go. Let's go.
23 yards on the play.
2 plays and we're down in field goal range. He kicks it. We win the game. We stay undefeated.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Oakland,
we're still undefeated, baby. We're doing it, guys. Breaking records. Let's go. So next we got home against the Chargers. So we're going to week 10. It's going to be a tough one. The first time we're playing the Chargers this year. We played Kansas City in week 2 or something like that, but what is this? It's hell yeah. I don't even know who you are, but no, I do actually know who he is. That's alright. We just gotta win. Yeah, because you get the same, like, XP, like, even if you do the other things. And they tell you to do, like, so many crazy things, so it's like, who cares?
All right, get moving, men. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. Let's see some hustle.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Set up.
There we go. We got one. Ow. We can get a first down? No. Okay.
Ready, go.
That's easy done. So if you don't need a first down, you just legit have to complete the pass. It's pretty easy.
On the double. Hut, hut. Ready. 30 pace. Let's go. Set, go.
That was close.
All right, this is it.
That's
The
when we
gold
get a
standard.
first down.
We are going for gold.
Ready.
Easy. He's wide open. Let's go. We got the goal.
You're gonna like what you see in the film room this afternoon because today was a great practice. The coaching staff.
So we got the Chargers. It's gonna be a tough one. We haven't had to lose, but it's gonna be a tough one. At home, Thursday night. Yeah, we'll see. Thursday, prime time. Let's go. Let's go. Wilson's been a beast this year. We've been in so many close games. Will we finally lose one? This could be it. This could be the game.
Gordon's got the ground.
And they got it first. And they got 3. Alright, here we go. Now it's our time. Here we go, boys. Let's do this thing.
On the set. 57 Mike. All day, dog. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Flushed out right.
There you go.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Throwing on 1st down. Watson. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Watson on 1st down. Wilson snags it left side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
He's been a beast for me.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 4 catches, 63 yards.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first, but he also in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get into the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
Now the pass to Grant, and he's got it. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about
it is.
throwing it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ryan Grant, his second touchdown. Now Watson throwing on first down.
That kind of helped us, actually. I'll take that.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
The throw complete here to Williams.
Nice.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost
really
as screens in order to get
showing
open,
up in prime
that makes
time.
things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
I think those are like first prime time
there.
games.
You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch. But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield.
Joey Bosa with the tackle for loss. How about that pedigree in his family?
Yeah, some good pedigree. Tell us about it, Mr. Davis.
Dad played in the NFL, first-round draft pick. Uncle was a first-round draft pick. He's got a brother coming behind him. But Joey Bosa, guy plays really, really hard and plays all aspects on defense.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Really good, actually.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
That's how you do it right there.
Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner.
We gave up a touchdown, but we got one right before it, so we'll take it.
To throw is Watson on 1st and 10. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket waiting for him to clear and going across.
Nasir Adderley making like his Hall of Fame cousin Herb as he gets a hand in to knock it away. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion into a double team and it's intercepted.
You are killing me, dude.
Trevor Williams with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
And then they go score a touchdown. Are you kidding me?
And now Oakland ready to take the field. Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Watson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Oh, man.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw, Watson. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
On 1st and 10, Watson, wide open receiver, complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the red zone now, Watson over the middle here to Brown. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Perfect.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
It'll be interesting.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On that quick throw, what do you think? Possibly something they saw at the line to go there?
Possibly in the game plan. And you notice they went with an empty backfield. No backs there to help with pass protection. So you have to have a counter to that because you know they're probably going to bring pressure when they see an empty backfield. So you get rid of the ball quickly. Quick drop, ball's out of the quarterback's hands, keeps it from getting hit, and they get a completion.
Watson on first down. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Watson now to throw. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And the pressure gets to him again.
These extra
Joey
things are a little
Bosa
too broken,
in there to get him, and that is sack
ends.
number 6 now for him on the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And all the way down to the 10-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season.
Over first drive, then they go down and tie it.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh. I got him.
On first down, Watson. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
He's been killing it.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in the East Bay. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Here's Watson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
What am I supposed to do on that?
Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number.
Come on, defense. You guys are killing me today.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now Watson.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this...
Come
he's
on, man.
Sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield
These sacks are
stripe.
just getting too annoying.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
To try again after the sack, Watson. And a big
Are you
loss here
fucking
as he's
kidding me,
taken
dude?
down.
Like, what the actual
Joey
fuck?
Bosa in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau.
It was a mess up. Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown.
Man, sometimes you get lucky.
Foster Moreau with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Let's go. Oh, and they lost, and they didn't score, so we got a chance to go win this game again.
Now Watson.
Off his back foot.
He's got a man. It's Grant. And way up past the 35
Another close game. We're in close games like every week.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
That's crazy.
As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the
get him
first
field goal
down.
range. Don't want to throw it in there.
Working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on first and 10. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face
mask. What's going on with these games? So I'm in a close game every week.
Tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Now this one was running back out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Take that, we're down to the 16.
So cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Actually, no, you know what? Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with that play right there.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
We're getting into the end zone, boys.
Signal for the first
We're getting into the end zone on this.
As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's Watson. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
How many more of these my heart can take, my man? I just don't know.
Do they go down and score? No, they don't. We do it again.
No doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken.
I'm glad to the end zone. These games are, man, they're exciting.
So they'll regret that, but flip it over. Making a stand in that portion of the field. Congratulations to
my
them.
guys just killing it. I think we're going to shatter records because we're probably at 3,000 now. And we still have, because I think that puts us at 8-0, so we still have half the games left. Can upgrade our dude again. Nice. Let's get to improviser again. Break sack, throw and run. Yeah, we definitely need that because we're on we're on for our life out here. Alright. Got the Bengals week 11. Let's go. We're definitely going to play this game. Got achievement. Okay. So we're 9-0 right now. Looking good. Let's go look at our stats real quick. So we're first in the NFL in yards with 3,200. We got 20 touchdown passes. We ran for 11 touchdowns, which is the lead. AB's killing it. Just not in touchdowns, but he's killing it in receiving yards. What a great first season. We should easily win Rookie of the Year. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna stand. We gonna win too, boy. We gonna win. We gonna win, Gino. Talk to me like that, boy. Boy. Alvin Kamara.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We gotta get better today. What I want...
Set 60 outlaw. Ready, go!
We were really good against San Diego, though, and we had to be. We had to be as good as we were every time. Damn.
Here we go! 90, Wolf! Set, go!
That was nice.
Here we go! Set, 60, Pittsburgh! Ready! Ready! 10 Tucson. Ready!
Hey man,
take another silver.
I mean, you had a great day today. You taking the first steps towards success in it.
Alright. So we are 9-0. We're looking for 10. Can we do it? Can we lose? Will we lose this season? I mean, the games are close, that's for sure. I just want like a nice blowout. You know what I mean? Like, let's win by like 3 touchdowns or something. Come on, guys. Help me out, please. Just help me out. Just help me out, Raiders. Come on, defense. You're killing me. We're 9-0, though. We've been doing really, really well. AB's got 55 catches, 946 yards. But only the 5 touchdowns.
Welcome in, everybody.
Haven't been able to get him in the end zone that much. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it.
Set, ready. 30 pace, let's go. Ready, go.
On first down, it's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Yeah, he killed it last week.
The numbers for Antonio Brown in last week's ball game. 7 catches, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Good luck, boys.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
It's our time.
From the gun, here's Watson.
Let's go.
From right side, complete to Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time.
Like I said, I kind of just wanted to play this mode
this offense has the
from the
potential
start,
to strike
however it
quickly,
was.
and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band
However it started,
process.
so I'm not
No one
changing the
left behind.
difficulty and stuff because I'm only going to do one season, so why not have fun? The franchise I will be playing with sliders that I found on
That's
Operation
over 40
Sports.
yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So
Watson
it's
now
not going to be.
throwing on first down.
Oh, he stepped in front of that one.
And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
I thought he had him. Damn. He straight baited me on that one. And we're losing. Here we go again. So much for that easy game, right?
Heading back onto the field to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I'm just getting sacked so much. It's crazy.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, first down. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
There we go. I do control on the run. That's the best thing I think
A
about.
good pickup there, 26 yards.
I think by now it's been demonstrated quite well in the NFL that mobility is an attribute, but when you couple it with accuracy, you've really got something going, able to get outside the pocket and complete the pass.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That was really bad.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he... And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. That's on the Raiders' big money man, the free agent tackle, Trent Brown. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. To the air yet again, Watson. Got some real estate inside the 30, and he takes it all the way down to the 22. 23 yards the pickup there.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Get off.
Buying time to his left.
Oh, I had him
he'll
too.
Go down here at the 12-yard line.
I didn't see him till late. That's my bad.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. And he is in. Touchdown,
There you go,
Raiders. Antonio Brown.
Oh, we got it back too. Nice. Good shot.
After the interception, here's Watson.
Maybe again.
This is caught. And he's brought
down to the one
after
almost.
a very nice gain. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd down and goal. Watson, the Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Geno Atkins got home that time.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with 1st and goal.
Easy.
To believe that
that is caught by Brown.
We were just talking about him not scoring touchdowns. Now he's got to.
Antonio Brown.
And we get the ball back. Let's go, man. We're about to open this up here in this first half. If we can get another touchdown here, and we're looking really good.
10, Watson.
Oh, get off me, boy!
Now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
You better get off my dude.
Face mask. Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. A shotgun snap for Watson. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's brought down, but not before
that stupid interception. We would dominate this game.
2 chunk plays in a row. The
we got
last one
the
was
Jets
over
next
20
week, I think.
yards, and so is this one. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
He's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Preston Brown gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. But when
It's all right. We'll get the field goal. We'll go up 10. And we get the ball. All right. Not bad, not bad.
A reminder that coming up later tonight, a good one on Sunday Night Football. We'll see what could have been a playoff matchup a season ago. The Bears and the Rams from L.A. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football from down in Mexico. Mexico City, to be precise. The Chiefs and the Chargers going at it. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Chiefs, Chargers.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick
probably
them apart
be the 1 seed
because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Looking good again. I'm excited to do my franchise. Sliders, harder gameplay. Play everything instead of just defense, or instead of just quarterback.
So it'll be fun. Short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defense.
Yeah, it was running it. How's that incomplete?
They shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able
to hit a moving target
against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Did we get a field goal out of that? We did not. Oh, they either turned it over right away or they took a penalty, and now it's our ball again.
Watson on 1st and 10.
There you go.
And here he's got Grant. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Defense.
Take it.
So that one will be accepted.
The only bad thing about playing these games is it kills my neck.
Then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. To throw is Watson.
Let's go.
That is caught by Brown. Touchdown,
you gotta
Raiders.
AB got 3 now. Let's go.
4 yards on the top.
Me and AB are killing the Bengals today.
Here we go. 50,
I might look for AB here. I might just launch one up to AB.
Watson off play action. Flush to his right. Now
I'm
he's
just
going to
launching
throw it
one up
back
to
deep
AB.
over the middle.
Almost.
And incomplete. Crisis averted.
That's all right. I could have ran that.
Almost picked. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
another face mask. Oh, grab on my man's face mask.
And he's got it past the 30
I'm
before he's
it.
hit and dropped.
Defense.
He's killing it, though.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
He's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
I believe we're killing them.
Back now in the East Bay. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. And now this
Get off my man AB, yo. He's got the helmet in this game. He's got his actual helmet that he wants today.
Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing
I don't know
game.
what that just said. It said break something.
Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Let me throw because they're killing me.
That one goes for 24 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. On second and goal, Watson. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Give me another TD. Oh, they scored. Let's run a read option here. Oh, it's probably about the pass yards, I guess.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And taking it across midfield.
If he doesn't touch me there, I'm gone.
45. Give him 10 yards there.
If he does not touch me there, I'm gone.
The football, he's going to have a first down.
So
well, that's
close.
the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case,
so they want me,
tight end,
but that's not the rookie record. I guess it's just break his
back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Being chased out left. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Let's go.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stumped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful.
There we go. AB, get another one. Get another one, AB.
Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Oh yeah, let's get some more yards. Why not?
Throwing now, Watson. Catch made right side by Wilson.
Why not?
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Watson operating from the gun, eluding the pressure right. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Darquez Denard there defensively. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's throw one up to AB.
To throw is Watson.
Let's throw one up to AB and see if he gets it.
It's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one
not bad.
Were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said.
AB was killing
but I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the 1st half.
Oh, my God. So what week was that? That was week 11. Okay. Good. Let's just keep getting the improviser up, man. Nice. Alright. Let's move to week 12. And I think I'll play week 12, and then that'll be the end of the Madden stream. Then we'll take a short break, and then we'll go to Detroit. I think that's the plan. So let me just look at my schedule just to be sure. So team schedule. So we have played 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. So yep, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play his last game against the Jets. This will probably be the game we lose. Play his last game against the Jets. Then we'll recap our stats and everything. And then we'll finish out the regular season next stream. Perfect. Yeah, they're 2-8. We're going to lose to them. Guaranteed. Guaranteed we lose to them. But yeah, you know, I can take a short break, run to the bathroom, grab some drinks, stuff like that. Yeah, and then we'll switch over the Elgato and stuff like that, and we'll play some Detroit for a little bit, and then that'll be the end of the day.
Guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows it wasn't good enough. Today's practice has got to...
Come on, set, 8, read.
1st down. Okay.
Hot.
Wilson's a beast, man. Wilson and AB are killing it this year for me.
Here we go. Go. set, 90. Wool. Set, hut.
Keep throwing to him. That's too easy.
Ready. 60. Ready. Go.
All right, one more.
Set. Ready. 10 Tucson. Hut, hut.
Heard it. I was gonna say, what are you doing, dude?
All right. Small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know
Alright, we
what?
got one more game. We're playing the New York Jets. All we gotta do is beat the Jets, and we'll be 11-0 going into our last 5 games of the season on Sunday. So let's hope. Let's hope, man. I'm hoping. We're playing really well. Playing the Jets here. I think we should be all right. Now we've got 3 of the games are against Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos. We got to play the Jags, who are going to be tough. I don't know who the other one is. Titans. Well, we should be able to beat. Same with Jacksonville. They're good, but we should. It's our division games that I'm worried about. Especially Kansas City, especially San Diego, and Von Miller tore me apart last time we played him. So.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
All right, we get the ball first. Let's go. AB had a hell of a game last time. All right, so I got 24 touchdowns. The record, I believe, is 26 or 27 by Baker Mayfield last year. So let's hope we're going to look to beat that.
First down.
Not this play, though.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Is that their New Jerseys?
Defensively, here you're
kind of
facing a
interesting.
top 5 team in terms of points
I haven't seen
scored in
them
the
yet.
NFL. So
I'm not sure if I like them.
when they're that high powered, you
Haven't
got
seen
to
'em
find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself a
There you go,
chance to
AB.
win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn
There you go,
into a
we got 1,000
shootout,
yards
and that
this
means your
year,
offense
baby.
has to keep pace.
Ready.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Watson. And that's complete to Luke Wilson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
He's been
7
killing it
yards
too,
there
man.
and a first
Jesus,
down.
I didn't realize he had that many yards already.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 115 yards. Watson now to throw.
Let's just go. Oh, fuck me.
Watson lost it.
Did we get a bye? Yeah, we did. Damn. Thanks, AB.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because
just how I drew it
the
up.
quarterback, the ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. On first down, Watson. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves,
oh my God, are you kidding me?
Marcus May with a pick and a big turnover.
I don't remember if I was killing me, man. I gotta stop throwing it to him. He's legit killing me.
Take the field. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
You can't stop this dude.
Bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8.
Take that.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
Let's go.
That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams.
We should be able to win this game.
On first down, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I'm not running.
This Raiders and Jets contest is a part of the NFL 100 series. And a little history lesson back in November of 1968. There was a game between these two teams where the Raiders scored 2 touchdowns in the final minute to win. And actually, coverage was broken away from that game on the East Coast to show the movie Heidi. So a lot of the Jets fans missed the Raiders' comeback. Can imagine some saddened faces when they took the rubber bands off their newspapers the next morning on the East Coast.
Hilarious.
But don't worry, folks. We will not be interrupting this broadcast to show the movie Heidi. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Yeah, that was hilarious, though.
Time here to remind you that coming up later tonight on Sunday Night Football, it's the Seahawks and the Eagles from Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And then tomorrow night on Monday night, more Birds with the Ravens involved in that one. Sadly not taking on the Cardinals or Falcons, though. Instead, they'll match up with the Rams in L.A. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. Watson, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Tremaine Johnson that time there to force the incompletion.
If I would have waited like one more second.
Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, you've got the ball. 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down. And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Man, my guys are killing me today. A lot of drop passes.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. A gain of 6 there on first. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play that time for the Raiders. 41 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much.
Come on, man. That pass interference.
Picked off by Brian Poole.
Like you're all over, you're bumping them as the ball's in the air and shit. Wow, we got a turnover too. Nice. I'll take it.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they're the
like throwing
recipient of a nice
interceptions,
gift here late in the half with a real chance to put points on the board.
And it's been a difficult half for them in terms of putting points on the board. So here with this gift, with this opportunity, they've got to find a way to cash it in.
Now the first play
These guys are killing me this game.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage.
And for the third time here,
are you fucking kidding me?
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover.
Wow. What is going on with this game?
Here comes the Raiders offense.
Of course it's this game, right? This is going to be the game.
The second half.
I'm playing fucking awful. Right, we got to get better in this second.
Now they look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Now Watson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
And drops
that will be incomplete.
How many drops am I going to have in this game?
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Let's just go get it.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Here's Watson.
There we go.
Caught out right
nice
by
move,
Renfro. And they're able to
it.
work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
You guys are killing me, man.
Zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We are not doing well today.
How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say
get in?
They'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
No celebrating there.
Ryan Grant.
I mean, we're going to break rookie records, but...
Ready.
Yeah, see, now it says tied Baker Mayfield's. So I think Baker's was 26.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Out to the right here to Wilson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Yo, what is going on, man? I told you. We're about to lose this game, yo. What the fuck?
Come the Raiders.
Yo, this is
and
wild.
Last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty
Jets are the greatest defense of all time.
Get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's
what
a
the
bad
actual fuck is happening in this
You're
game?
hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
He'll have a first down past the 40.
I don't care. Let's
and
go.
brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Loading that play up was Henry Anderson.
You actually kidding me?
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So it just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
Are you kidding me, dude? What the hell? Hold on to the fucking football.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. He's going deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 36 yards.
I'm talking about, AB.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it?
Why is he still running?
When he took off running.
Man?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling
so pissed
incomplete.
I
guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances.
Let's go.
But I don't
Get in
know
there, Wilson. Let's go. Let's go.
Raiders.
Come on.
Luke Wilson with touchdown.
All right, defense. There we go, D. Let's go. I'm going to throw one up to AB. Let's go. Come on, AB.
Now a first down throw, Watson. They'll let this go for the end zone.
Get there, AB.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Let's go.
Let's check in with our referee.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Spot
Antonio
foul,
Brown
too.
can wreak havoc in so many ways. Here he's able to cause a PI penalty.
He runs the defensive backs with such speed and power. I think it creates panic on their end, and a lot of times they just reach out and grab him, and that's the result there.
I was about to
pass interference call.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I was about to celebrate that one.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study.
There we go.
And this is caught.
Come on, we ain't losing today. We ain't losing. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Give me that ball back. 20 seconds left. Let's go. Let's get some more yards. Actually, no, this was this one. I like, yeah, there we go. There's my play.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
I need some more yards after fucking abysmal again.
And a completion to Wilson. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
We're going to win this game.
Watson. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Watson. And it's caught. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a camper on this game.
I think that breaks the record.
Brandon, remind me again. This is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Let's go.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
5,
no
but
doubt
man,
about it. They
I
got to go back and check where the errors are.
So that's good. We got 5 games left in the regular season. We're trying to be 16-0. So we didn't lose again. First game's going to be tough next time. That's going to be a tough one on Sunday. Alright, we'll save all that for Sunday. So what we're going to do, like I did last time, we'll look at the records. We'll look here. So, we got obviously the top team in the NFL right now. So, the Cleveland Browns tied with the Ravens and the Steelers in the AFC North. So, that division's still up for grabs there. The AFC South, the Jags are 7-4, Texans 5-6, Colts 5-6, Titans, who we play, 4-9, and we're playing the Jags, who are 7-4. So that's gonna be a tough one. The Jets are 2-9. We almost lost them. Patriots are 7-4, so it looks like they're gonna win that division again. Obviously, we're undefeated, 11-0. The Broncos are 6-5. Chiefs are 5-6, which is crazy to me, and Chargers 4-7, also kind of crazy to me. Lions 7-4. We almost lost to them today. Packers 6-5. Bears are 3-8. Vikings are 2-9. Got the Falcons and the Panthers at 7-4. Saints 6-5. That's a close division right there. Got the Cowboys and the Eagles 8-3. The other two teams 5-6. You got the Rams 8-3. Seahawks, Cardinals, Niners. All right. So everything kind of looks like it would be. Obviously, so right now it looks like it's us and Cleveland as the 2 with the bye. Then it would be Jags, Patriots, and then it would be Ravens, Steelers. That's the playoffs right now. So right now it'll be Raiders, Browns with the bye. It'd be the Jags playing the Ravens at home, and the Patriots playing the Steelers at home. So, and in the NFC, it would be Dallas, the Rams, the Falcons, and the Lions, with the Eagles and the Seahawks as the wild card. So it would be the Cowboys and the Rams, first round byes, and then it would be the Falcons playing the Eagles and the Lions playing the Seahawks. But still got 5 games left, so anything can change there. We win 1 game, we win our division, so I'm not worried about our division. We'll win our division. Stats, let's go look. Look at that, first in the NFL. So probably 1, maybe 2 more games will break the pass yards record, and then we already broken the touchdowns record. So we're setting rookie records, man. We're doing it. We're doing it big right now. We almost got 4,000 yards. We might throw for 5. What about AB? Let me go look at AB real quick. So AB, it's got first in yards, third in touchdowns, second in receptions. He's killing it right now. So so let's look at weekly awards. I haven't really looked at this. So, all right. So week 1, we won it. Didn't win in week 2, didn't we? We won it in week 4. So we won it twice. We've won it 3 times. We won it in week 7. We won it in week 10. I don't know who that was against. Well, we won it there. We won it in week 10. We won it in week 11. And we won it in week 12. So we need these last 3 weeks. We've won it. We're killing it. What about yearly awards? Is those... Okay, so right now we're up to win MVP, which makes a lot of sense with how good we've been playing. Coach of the Year, John Gruden. Obviously, Raiders 11-0. MVP. Oh, wait. Is that it? That's all it's showing right now? Okay. So right now, we're in line to win MVP. You got Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Zeke. You got Todd Gurley. You got Baker Mayfield's up there. Kamara's up there. Prescott's up there. Carson Wentz is up there. And Russell Wilson's up there. And then for Coach of the Year, you got John Gruden. You got Freddie Kitchens. You got Jason Garrett. You got Sean McVay. You got Matt Patricia. You got Doug Peterson, John Harbaugh, Dan Quinn, Doug Marrone, and Mike Tomlin. Raiders about to sweep some awards this year. So that's it. That's it for Madden today. Let me actually just. Wait. Oh my God! All right. Let me see. Okay. Let me save here. All right.
You ain't the
So we did it, boys. We killed it. Another day of undefeated football for us. So we got 5 games left in the regular season. And we got a chance. We got a good chance of doing it. We could go 16-0. Knock on wood, right? So a lot of fun again. I think we killed it. A lot of close games. We're in so many close games. It's crazy. But it's fun. The games have been fun. Madden's just fun. That's why I'm waiting. Like, once this season's over, like I said, once we get through the off season, see if there's any more cutscenes, which it hasn't been, so I don't think there will be. We're gonna go to season 2, and we won't play a game. We won't play preseason. We won't do anything that. So, and then after that, we will be in our franchise. So, looks like next Sunday. So we play Madden on Sundays. We just didn't do it yesterday, but we did today. So, but every Sunday we're playing Madden. So Sunday we'll finish the regular season. The following Sunday we'll do the playoffs in the off season, and then that's it. We're done. Because the playoffs we're only gonna have to play like 3 games if we win it all. So we've got basically 2 streams left to face of the franchise, and then after that we're going to start our franchise. I'm not sure who I'm going to be yet. My sliders seem good. I might test them a little bit more before we start the franchise, or I might even test them on stream that week. We'll see. So hope you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. Thank you for joining me, if anyone did join me. I'm going to take probably maybe 5, 10, 20 minutes, something like that. I'll be back though, and then we're going to start playing some Detroit, okay? So for now, I will say peace, but I'll be back. Hard just to be staying the same. Still I got friends who've been around since the days in the basement. I got friends who settled down